Hey everybody. So mortgage rates near 2-year lows, 6.11. I just looked right before I got on here. I feel like that's the lowest I've seen it in recent memory, which again, almost 2 years ago, is when the last time we've seen 6.11. Crazy stuff, great. I mean, they have dropped so fast, so fast. And the Fed has not even lowered rates. So this is obviously a good sign for all things real estate. However, is it too late? And I don't know what my answer is to that yet. Because the reason is, we haven't seen any uptick, increase, anything that's like substantial enough to be like, oh wow, yep, you know, it's definitely changing the market. We have a lot of partners that partners with us on the real estate side of things to help buyers and sellers, and it seems just like it's, to me, the activity level seems the same as if rates were still at 7.5. I saw a couple YouTubes the last couple days popping up, and it's like, oh, you better buy now because rates are gonna get down, and then prices are gonna drive right back up, blah blah blah. Again, I'm not quite on that bandwagon yet. If I get there, I'll let you know. You know, I do think the lower that rates go is a good sign for buyers and sellers, but I'm really thinking that I think it has to get in the low fives before it really makes sense to like get a buyer off the sidelines, right? Because right now, right, there's probably a ton of people out there that can afford a home right now. However, they're probably living with friends, family, apartments, renting, right, whatever it is, because the financially, right, for what they can afford, it probably just doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, I don't think prices are going to like crash or go way down or anything like that as far as everyday home prices, meaning like, you know, below 400,000, really below 300,000 especially. I don't think those prices are doing a whole lot. Now, sure, right, you probably can't sell anything anymore almost for tip top dollar, unless you just knowingly underprice it and you're trying to drive it up. At that point, you knowingly did it, so you're still, you know, trying to get tip top dollar. But I really do. I think rates got to get down even further. The Fed should do another lower. So I think there's a really good chance by the end of next week, if not early next week, that we see rates in the fives, meaning prime, which would be crazy. I think FHA and VA are already almost near 5.5, which is awesome. But again, your prime right now is at 6.11. I think that's got to get about a full point lower till I think it makes sense for people, right? Because then you're going to have the people who own the homes, who've been stagnant on the market, right? Because they can't even afford their own home because of interest rates. They're going to start coming back in. You know what? I need to move. I need to upgrade. I need to downgrade. I need to get a bigger home, a smaller home. I want a forever home. I want to sell this and take my hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity. Or, hey, listen, I got enough equity now. I want to sell my home and buy another home cash. But those people are the main buyers that's been sidelined. But however, right, they're just going to replace the inventory with their own home. So they're going to come in the market as a buyer, but they're also a seller, right? So when they buy one, they got to sell one. So it's a break even. So inventory, I think, is still going to go up. And again, I don't think necessarily it's going to cause like prices to crash or prices to come down in any type of drastic movement, until rates can get back down again. That low five is where I'm at, because low fives mean FHA and VA is kind of like, you know, mid fours, high fours, and that's when I think that you're going to see some activity. But I really just, I mean, I have nothing to report, and rates has been under 6.5 for a minute, which is really low for what we've been experiencing. And we haven't seen, there's nothing that's been an obvious tick up. Now, maybe certain, other markets outside of the greater Knoxville area, in other states and stuff might be different. I was listening to one person talk, and they were like, something about the market of San Antonio, Texas is just going crazy right now with these rate drops and things are multiple offers. I don't know if that's true or not. I can tell you, you know, our market is not really something that's crazy multiple offers, unless again you're knowingly listing the kind of the needle in the haystack type off or type home. Because there's not a lot of buyers out there, and there's not a whole lot of new buyers right now. There's probably more buyers today looking for a home than there's going to be buyers tomorrow, because they're going to, some of those are going to go under contract. There's not new buyers coming into the market, and that's for sellers, right? That's the tough spot, because sure, you don't want tip-top dollar for your home. However, you know, you list it today, if you overprice it, well, those buyers, you know, aren't going to consider it. And if you wait and do a price drop in 2 weeks, well, there's a lot of buyers that are gone that would have been interested because they already got something else under contract. So it's a very, it's just weird. It's just a weird market right now. But yeah, so wanted to give you guys that update. I've been again put a ton of work on the insurance side of the business. So I've kind of been, I mean, I don't even want to say the word like taking a break from real estate. I've just not been working like insane in real estate, but I'm still, you know, working with all my people and communicating and all that. But I've been trying to put a bigger focus into the insurance stuff, which we're rolling now. I mean, we've had already this week is more activity on the insurance with quotes and policies and answering questions than we probably have the first like 3 months when I got started. So that's good stuff, as we're kind of figuring it out and being able to properly offer all the products and services in a way that we feel comfortable and can provide that great customer experience. So, but definitely got to get into making more videos. Obviously, it's football season there. Where am I right here? Bam. Yeah, we're rolling, and Tennessee is good. As always, guys, if you have questions, insurance, real estate, I'm always here to happy to answer any questions for you. If you need anything, just holler. Oh.